And it's charged once again, 100%. So this is day 3 with a Pixel 4a, 717. So we'll unplug it. It says last full charge was about 22 hours ago. Screen usage 6 hours and 40 minutes. That's not right because I had a partial charge last night. So we'll unplug that. And we're off and running for another day. Should last until midnight. So nice. Let's see what this budget Pixel phone can do. And it's the end of another day. We started the day at 7 a.m. and it is now 23:21, so it's been 16 hours. And Google advertises, I'll read it right here, all-day battery. The adaptive battery of Pixel 4a learns your favorite apps and reduces power to the ones you rarely use. So the idea is that it's a smart system and the phone learns from your behaviors and adapts, and it's a smarter phone, right? It's a smarter phone and it uses the battery to the best of its ability. I don't know. Today was day 3 for me. Yesterday I got 5 hours of use, so let's take a look at the device and I'll show you exactly how long it really did last. Here we go. So here's the Pixel. I got the Google case on it, and if I try to turn it on, oh, well, that's a fun little animation. Yeah, it's dead. It's totally dead. So we are going to plug it in here. And yes, I am using the USB-C OEM charging cable and the charging block that came with it. If you've watched my other videos, that's just the way I roll. I prefer OEM whenever possible. Oh, nice little animation there. So what we have here is the Google Pixel 4a on day 3. Started the day at 100%, 78, 40, a lot of phone calls, doing sales, training, and support. And then right around dinner time, it was still like 20%. I didn't write it down, so I didn't put it down. But at 22, I was down to 3%. So already, that's a full day. And then at 2300, just moments ago, it was at 1%, and then it died. So one of the things they do advertise is fast charging. Now right now the battery is completely dead, but right here they do advertise that all-day battery, and if you keep on scrolling down, it says the whole quick charge thing, and then there was a little blurb about sunrise to sunset. It looks like their website is a little dynamic, so they're changing the marketing. But anyway, so for me, sunrise to sunset, according to Google, that's a good, 12-hour day, right? That's what they're advertising. And yeah, peace of mind, all that fun stuff, just plaque, what pixel is right for you. So there are the specs, and they compare the Pixel 4a, the Pixel 4, and then the Pixel 3a. Now, it does have 6 gigabytes of RAM, which I have found quite useful. I love the 128 gigabytes of storage. No, it doesn't have the latest processor, but the rear camera, that 12 megapixel, it's pretty nice. Here's the camera right here. And you can see the nice flash, and I love the fingerprint sensor. And I was talking to an actor friend of mine last night, and he had an interesting thing on as far as the haptic feedback when you're using the Pixel. It's not that important, and he said that he actually disables it quite often. So the fact that this doesn't have a strong haptic feedback is not really a big deal to a lot of people. For me, I wish it had a little bit more, but by day 3, I've found that it's good enough. It doesn't bother me that the whole phone isn't shaking every time I type on it. But I am impressed with the battery life. So now we'll turn this on. And then I'll show you the breakdown. Let's see, how long is this going to take to turn on? Powered by Android. Come on, Google. Make yourself look good. Pixel 4a, Gadgets Anonymous. Ah, okay, look away. Okay, so if we swipe down, when it fell down to 1%, I was trying to get it to last longer, so I put it into airplane mode. And that's funny, it says it's at 25%. Well, that's wrong. So if we go to settings and then battery, no way is it already at 25%. Okay, no way. You know, I'm gonna have to quote The Princess Bride, inconceivable. But if we look here, we can see the last full charge was 19 hours and 30 minutes ago. Screen usage since full charge, 3 hours and 27 minutes. That's curious because I thought it was a lot longer. But still, even though that's not a lot of screen time, on day 2 I had 5 hours and change. But today I made a ton of phone calls, and most of the time when I'm on the phone, the screen is off. I can't believe it's already at 26%. Well, it charges really fast when it's off, that's for sure. There we go, 46 minutes left until fully charged. So I bet if we turn it off and stop using it, charging rapidly. Interesting. Well, so there you go. There's my day 4 with the Google Pixel. 16 hours of use. A lot of, at least, I would say at least a full hour of that was just pure standby where I'd even touch the phone. But still, that's good that a phone battery does last that long. And for $350, only having to charge your phone once. So if you're a really heavy user, because of the way it fast charges and how quickly the battery fast charges, I would say this would be a good phone for a teenager or a grown-up that maybe a parent that doesn't do a lot of social media. Yeah. Now, one thing that's really curious is that I'm on T-Mobile and 5G has not been enabled. I'm going to talk to T-Mobile tomorrow when I have some time and figure out why that's the case. And if I need to, I'll call Google support and let you know what's going on. But in the fine print, Google does say that it should work for US carriers. And I don't know, maybe their 5G services are in beta for the Pixel 4a. That's what I'm really curious to know. So I'll look into that for you, and I'll do a follow-up later this week or next week as soon as I have it. Initially, I really was skeptical about this phone, but you know, tomorrow's going to be day 4. I really like it. I've really missed the vanilla Android experience that you get when you're using a Google phone. And Google does it right. There's just not a lot of distractions. There's not a lot of bloatware. And it's nice to just have a clean phone to start out with. That's one of the things I really dislike about AT&T, all this junk they put on their phones. And because I ordered this straight from Google and didn't have any T-Mobile software. Now, on day 2, it did try to get me to download a few apps, and that was through Google Play, but nothing was forced upon me. So that was really nice. Thumbs up to Google and also T-Mobile for doing that. And that's all I have for my day 4 with this $350 phone. But I think I'm going to feel the same tomorrow. I still feel that the Apple 2020 iPhone SE, the SE second edition, is a better buy. It's only $50 more. I'd show it to you, but I'm filming on it right there. And not just because it has wireless charging, I feel the cameras are better, both front and back. And yeah, I've heard of other people that have watched their reviews where they really trash on the SE because it has the home button and the smaller screen. Just based on functionality and features alone, yeah, Apple built a better phone in that $500 price range. And really, if you want the better phone, another $50 isn't going to make a big difference. I'm trying to do a better comparison between both phones, but it's hard to use two phones at the same time in an equal manner throughout the whole day. So maybe what I'll do is I'll wait till the weekend and do a side-by-side test and just stream a bunch of media content and, I don't know, check voicemails or something like that. But that's all I have for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by my channel. Glad to know that I'm not the only member of Gadgets Anonymous and that other folks are out there too struggling with the addiction, struggling with the addiction of smartwatches and smartphones and battery chargers and laptops and cameras, and the list goes on. And oh, stay tuned. I'm going to be reviewing the Canon Micro EFS 35mm lens. My neighbor loaned this to me. It's a 49mm lens, and it has a built-in LED light that is really cool. Here, let me turn this on so I can show you. So it's pretty cool. I'll give you my full review later this month, so August. So I'll finish my editing and I'll post this really soon. Okay, let's wrap this up. See you really soon. Most likely tomorrow. I have a bunch of content that I need to push out and I'm behind. I think I have 7 videos that I haven't edited yet, so sorry about that. I still have the Oura Ring that I got rid of, and also the TicWatch Pro. I haven't finished editing those videos, and I have, believe it or not, a new vacuum. But don't worry, I tie it in because I count my steps when I vacuum just for fun, because I just think that's fascinating. Okay, really, that's all for now. Thanks again. Don't forget to share this with your friends. Comment below, especially if you have something pithy to say, or you have an idea for a product, or maybe you have some support question, or if you have a hidden feature that you want to share, yeah, send me a direct message on Instagram and we'll talk. Good night. See you real soon. Goodbye.